My name is Halsaid Lethalis, once general to the Unkind, a militant arm of the Shadarkai, whose sole purpose is to bring the will of our matron, the Raven Queen, to fruition. I abandoned that path when I discovered that our sect was compromised. No longer were we serving the will of the Raven Queen. Instead, we were spilling innocent blood for our leader's own selfish means. That day, I defied my kin. I was prepared to turn from my matron. And so, I was left alone on the material plane. I've wandered here and made a life now, serving the harbors. I heed their words. One can never have too much information. Too much power leads to corruption, and no one should ever be powerless. It is in their name that I return home, that I return to the Shadowfell.
You wish to know about me? I suppose I can indulge you. My name is Agatha Hastings. I was born and raised in the city of metal, Vumalor. My parents were wizards that worked with the university researching the planar disturbances. When I was a child, they were killed by an entity from the Shadowfell, and I was spared. After their death, I was taken in by a close friend of theirs from the university, where I was educated and then later became employed. I've spent my life learning all I can about these events, in hopes that no one else will have to go through the same hardships that I have. I've been asked on this mission by the university due to my unique connection with the Shadowfell. My hope for this trip is that I will gain more knowledge to better help me on my path to not only save others, but myself as well.
Haha, yes, I am Alva the Resilient, but you can just call me Alva. As you can see, I am not from this world you call Etios. I am from a much different world. One day, I walked through what you may call a planar instability, and ended up here in your city of Vumalor. I met the most beautiful creature, and her name was Mercy. She showed me the university, and then I took her out to see the world. We traveled often, seeing sights unseen. We made our living doing odd jobs and investigation trips for the university. In fact, I last saw Mercy 2 weeks ago. She went out with a group to investigate this Shadowfell instability. Only 2 of her companions returned. No one knows what happened to her. So, that is why I'm here, volunteering, stepping up. I will bring Mercy back to me, and if I get a good story out of it, then that is not so bad. Here, let me enchant you with stories of worlds you will never know.
Traveler, how fortunate for you that we meet in this dangerous place. I am Yugo Go of the Gowo, strongest of their outriders and vanguard of the unification. When I am done, the 5 will stand strong together, and the threat of these rifts will diminish in our lands. The 5? They're the largest of the Uo, tribes or clans in this part of the desert. We have been in these ever-shifting lands for as long as the sands have, and will be for as long as the sands remain. Are you also looking into that great rift? The shadow that dims the sun? It settled over what is rightfully for the Gowo, but we've been unable to loosen its hold over the land. And I suspect that even the 5 together could not chase it from this place. That is why I've offered to aid the university. I believe their knowledge will prove invaluable in sealing the rift. Would you join with me in fighting this threat? Root out its cause, even should it send us into the breach. Then let us travel a while, and see if you might be added to the song of my journeys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Session 5 of Veil of Shadows, Part 1 of our finale for this mini-campaign set in the world of Etios. I am your Dungeon Master, Mare, and I would like everyone to quickly go around and say who they are playing today, always starting with Agatha and Sev.
Hi, I'm Sev, and I'm playing Agatha, the human shadow sorcerer.
Alva, Shadow.
Hi, I'm Shadow, and I'm playing Agatha, the Earth Genasi Bard.
Forda.
I'm Forda. I'll be playing Go, the half-orc paladin.
And Noir.
Hello, I'm Noir, and I'll be playing Kal Said, the monk rogue.
And our guest will be joining us later on in the session. Shadow, would you like to do the recap for us, please?
I would love to do the recap. Last session had a lot going on. We opened our session with our grand entrance into the fortress of the Raven Queen. Wandering through the mists inside, we got lost, and everybody experienced different memories of loss, regret, conflict, and even that of joyfulness and happiness. When we finally emerged from the other side, before us was that of the Raven Queen herself, up on her throne, and she disclosed to us that the rifts that were happening were not of her doing. Instead, they were of those that she referred to as traitors, who Hal learned, we learned that Hal knows a lot about them. And we were tasked by the Raven Queen, or perhaps asked nicely by the Raven Queen, to see if we could put an end to those, and thus also helping us on our journey to fix the rifts. The Raven Queen also let us know about Liam and Mercy, our two lost companions that we were trying to find. Liam, a little worse off for wear, kind of was bewitched in a way by what they had seen with the Raven Queen, and Mercy had traveled on. The group spent some time trying to recover Liam and have them stop seeing visions. We were successful on that to an extent. We would call it a success. Thus, taking Liam, leaving the fortress of the Raven Queen, and going on our way. We were traveling, hunting down some bunkers of the traitors, as well as the creatures that we learned of, the Nagpa, that we do need to put an end to. Agatha and Hal were tracking down tracks, while Ugo and Alva were dealing with Liam and waiting. When Alva heard a commotion in the distance, fighting, and a familiar voice. So Alva, Ugo, and Liam all took off without notifying Agatha and Hal. And we ran into Mercy, the final lost companion, fighting off a pack of wolves. And I believe that's where we left off, with Agatha and Hal having to somehow locate the others that were having a joyful reunion.
Yes. We left off with Mercy throwing down her weapon and pulling Alva into a very long, very strong embrace. Hey, Gemstone.
Hey, Mercy. It is so good to see you. I cannot believe that you are unharmed.
She kind of pulls back a little bit, motions to some of the wounds that she has. Mostly.
Well,
That is
come
not a
here
problem.
then. I can mend that for you.
Oh, yes, Mercy.
big
See,
hug.
I have friends now.
You've always had friends.
Perhaps.
Go. It is lovely to see you again. It's good to see a friendly face.
And Mercy gets like kind of scooped up a bit. I'm gonna lay on hands, whatever, whatever she needs.
I don't know what your max is, but it's take
It's
away
a
like
lot.
yeah, take like 40 away from your pool. And she'll start
Just
looking pretty
claps
good.
her on the back and then sets her down.
She kind of does stay close to you, Alva, as she gives the two of you, Ox and Liam, a look. Oh, good, you were able to get him out.
Yes. Ultimately, yes. I don't know how satisfied Liam is with this, though.
She just kind of gives Liam an apologetic look. I wasn't able to get you out, Liam, and I'm sorry. You are stubborn. He just kind of grumbles a bit from atop Ox's back and just kind of gives a nod.
Mercy, how did you end up out here?
I walked. We talked to the Raven Queen. There was still work to be done to try and close the rift, so I came out to see what I could do. If I knew they were sending backup, I would have waited.
I don't know if they necessarily intended us to be backup, but we weren't gonna not be backup. But I am sorry that your other party did abandon you.
I don't blame them. It was rough. Is it just the three of you?
No, there is also Agatha and our dear friend Halcyon.
Speaking of, Agatha and Halsaid, you do end up back to where you left the group and you find it empty.
You also find like a crude little pictogram on like a rock or a tree or something pointing kind of in a direction.
That's right,
At
I
least
forgot
if you know
about
what you're
that.
looking at.
Were we unclear when we told them to stay put?
I would hope it was a good reason that they left without us.
There doesn't seem to be any signs of distress. It's as if they just decided to go.
I can't imagine they would just leave us here.
This isn't some sort of joke, then.
I wouldn't think so.
Can we follow their tracks? Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just thinking we see the tracks.
With a general direction and Ox's very large footprints, you can follow the tracks easily enough.
Yeah.
Even if you took a 10 on survival check.
So yeah, I think we're just gonna fly along and
Yep.
just catch up with them.
You are greeted.
I would like very much to stealth up on them. Just this is
Okay.
the punishment.
You may.
Every-
You may.
that's gonna be a
try.
32.
I'm not even gonna try. I knew it.
Yeah, I don't think any of you. Unless you rolled.
No. Even if I rolled there, I could never hope to meet that.
Rogues, yo. Rogue monks, yo.
It's gonna descend behind Ugo. Very quiet.
But yes, you are able to find the group upon a young woman. Shadow, do you want to describe Mercy? I don't know if we did it last session, but
I don't think we did. So you would see, in addition to the three that you know, a fairly tall. I always like to picture something, like 5'10", human, of dark complexion, heavily clad, in armor, with long hair, a kind of very beat up, probably once ornate shield in one hand, and a pretty much generic longsword in the other. Just chatting and greeting, seems to be very, very familiar with Alva, and probably both Agatha and Hal, as they come up on this scene. Agatha definitely would recognize who it is, and Hal, you've probably seen them before if you've seen Alva before, in the same vicinity. Very warm, glowing presence Mercy has.
Yeah.
she does not
Hal's
see you
just
either.
Hal's just gonna float down and right behind Ugo go. I'm glad to see you're all safe.
Jeez. Liam almost falls off Ox.
And I think, like, Uko's reaction is, like, similar in, like, intensity. But, like, he goes to, like, swat away what would usually be someone's sword arm and, like, shoulder check you. Because he was not anticipating someone to be right
It's
behind
okay.
him.
It's absolutely okay.
I'm gonna say, I would jump more into Mercy's arms.
She does hold you. She is also startled. I guess these are your other companions. Agatha, lovely to see you again.
It's good to see you as well.
It is good that you are safe.
Safe as can be. I'm assuming the group of you are also heading towards that light, the citadel, that the Queen talked about?
Yes.
I will join you.
We would be glad for the help.
Is there anything I should know, anything I can help with besides being another sword? Anything I should know?
We were told there were strongholds or hideouts along the way. Perhaps you happen to have seen anything that might have resembled one.
I have not.
Oh.
I didn't even know there were strongholds around here.
There was also mention of creatures called Nagpa.
Doesn't ring a bell. I will assume they are bad news.
You must kill them all. I must kill them all.
If they need to be disposed of and are cause of this rift, point me in their direction.
We will be running into my kin as well. Be warned. It just keeps heading off.
Oh, and there might be an issue with a Nightwalker.
Ooh,
I glance at Agatha.
Yes, we did see one. And it seemed to be heading parallel to the citadel.
I haven't seen one recently, but I'll definitely keep an eye out. The strongholds that you were talking about, you are heading there first, I'm assuming?
I
Yeah.
think it would be smart to to clear them first.
Okay. Well, I have not seen them at all, so please lead the way. I'll keep up as fast as I can on foot. I lost my horse a long while back. She was far too spooked and she ran off.
Hal actually hop off of horse and hand her the reins and go,
Are you sure?
It's fine. He's well trained.
Okay, if you need to switch because you need a break, please let me know and I'll trot along.
I'm sure I won't be bothering you. He just walks off.
Okay.
Mercy, do you have... Rather, what equipment do you have left?
She does motion to her weapons, her armor. I have some rations and supplies, basic camping gear. I've been living off the land where I can. It's not palatable taste-wise, but it's safe enough.
Would you be willing to... Trade is not the right word. I don't want any of your gear, but you may find some of mine of use. And I only have 2 hands.
If you are offering, I will not say no, and I can always return it to you when we return back to the university.
Excellent. And he's gonna start trading, like pulling stuff out of that basket on Ox's back. And he's gonna give her a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
He's gonna give her 2 vials of acid.
Okay.
And... oh, where'd it go? And he's gonna give her 3 flasks of oil.
We need to set
As well as a couple of rations from
Okay.
the material plane that he's been saving.
Good. If I need to burn anything, this will definitely come in handy. Lead the way. And I think Halcyon already went off. There were 2 directions. Which way are you heading first? One was where the there was one that was covered in vines. Another direction was it did not want a direction where it did not want you to head. Some kind of enchantment magic that said, "Don't look at me. Do not come this way."
That's kind of the way I want to go, just because nobody tells me not to do something. It's my hometown, doggy. I run these streets.
That was my understanding, was if we're going the wrong way, we feel like we're going the wrong way, we're actually going the right way.
Okay.
It would seem that way.
I think that's the simplest way to think about it. So,
As the 6 of you, actually. 6 of you plus the animals. I need you all to make wisdom saving throws. I don't know if everyone is able to be within 10 feet of Ugo at once.
No, I'd think not.
I don't think Mercy would be, but Liam definitely would be.
Hal wouldn't be, because he'd be enjoying his newfound freedom from not being tethered by horses' feet.
Fair.
Poor horse.
You said wisdom, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Holy
not that way.
shit, all the animals rolled 18 or higher.
Excellent.
I told you, horses will train.
Yeah. Mistletoe the pony, doing great.
Okay.
So that's a 29 on my wisdom save.
All right.
17.
Okay.
Alva also got a 17 and Mercy got a 9.
Oh, I rolled for Mercy. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just
Well,
need you to handle
That
her.
sounds better.
Yeah. You just need to handle her in combat later.
Okay.
I got everything else.
Hugo got a 13.
Oh no. Are you leading Ox or someone else, or are you on the ground leading him by reins?
I'm on his back, so if Ox is really fighting against direction,
Yeah.
Hugo will probably listen to him.
Mm-hmm. So Hal Saeed and the animals are the only ones that succeeded this roll.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Listen.
Hey, it's
18,
magic.
19, 20 for the animals plus their modifier, and animals have good wisdom.
They can see into the netherworld.
But Agatha, Alva, and Mercy. Mercy also succeeded because she rolled a 20.
Oh, that's good.
She's fine.
But Agatha, Alva, Ugogo, and Liam, you cannot head this direction. Your body does not want to go there. It is fighting in a way where all your senses are screaming at you to turn around.
Wait, hold on. Was this perception or wisdom save?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a 21.
Oh, then you pass.
Sorry.
You pass.
I am fighting with Mistletoe, the pony, who is attached to Ox, trying to turn Mistletoe around.
She definitely does not fight you. She tries to turn, though, but she is tied to Ox. She's trained well enough to listen to your lead, but she is confused. Like, I can't go this way. I am tied to this very big creature. Liam actually jumps off Ox and onto the
Try
ground.
and grab him and fail because my reflexes are not that fast.
But yeah, Liam stops, like, I can't go forward. And Mercy does give him, like, a look. Alva and Agatha, what are your reactions to this?
I've definitely stopped flying on my broom and just kind of, like, I know I should be going, but I just can't make myself continue forward, so I'm just kind of hovering there.
Once I'm having this fight with Mistletoe, I'm gonna get off Mistletoe and I'm gonna go be with Liam.
Catch up
Be
time?
like, for once, the Liam is correct. I can wait. This is not the way.
Thanks.
Is there any way for us to? Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious with the way that they're acting that something's not right here,
Correct.
and we've already identified that there's magic at work.
Mm-hmm.
So, Hal is going to yell at the both of them. You have fallen under the sway of the spell that we've identified. Try and fight your way through it. Trust me when I tell you, this is the way.
Spells. Is this a ritual spell? That's a really good question. It is not a ritual spell. I don't know. I kind of just want to stay here with Alva. If the three of you want to keep going, please be my guest. But I feel like if I go that way, I'm going to die.
Mayor, is that direction the direction towards the Citadel?
No, I don't remember what I said last game, but I think it's to the west, northwest, something along those lines.
Oh, it's like off.
Yeah.
To the,
if
okay.
the Citadel is north, it's just to the side. Yeah.
Oh, well, look, we're not going to be that far apart. So perhaps Liam and I, go the straight path, and then everybody else can go the side path, and we'll be close enough.
You're being compelled to make this decision. This is not of you. This is being forced on you. Therefore, I think that we need to fight the compulsion before you make any decisions.
I'm gonna dig into my bag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out my 50 feet of rope.
Okay.
I'm gonna offer it to Hal. Well, if for some reason I cannot make this decision or go in the direction that we think is the right way, perhaps just tie me to Ox.
If your feet will not travel, Ox will drag you, and that would be bad.
Oh, I meant on top. I meant on top.
Sounds
Oh,
painful.
oh.
Top of Ox. Not behind.
I've already been through this. You tied me to Ox the first day. So I didn't fall off.
Yeah, see, it worked with Liam when we did it before.
If you're willing.
Does anyone have any sort of magic that can quell this, whatever this is?
I do, in fact.
Good, because I don't have the spell prepared.
I can do exactly that. I'm going to use my cleansing touch,
Mm-hmm.
and that ends the effect of a spell on myself or one willing creature.
Okay.
I have 3 of those.
Okay.
I would honestly just rather tie Liam to Ox and be done with it. Just in case we need it again later.
Okay.
That's safe.
All right. I'm just looking up cleansing touch super quick. One spell. Yeah, you can do that. And you can use it equal to your charisma modifier.
God damn it, I love paladins.
Paladins are dope. You can do so.
All right. So Agatha and Alva are both gonna get the cleansing touch.
I don't mind just staying here. Mercy just rolls her eyes.
That would be unwise.
So the rope now?
The rope.
Yes, it seems it must be done.
There is protesting, but I have a feeling that between literally...
I mean, Hal has the rope right now, so I guess it's on. Let's
I don't even think y'all need to roll. This is a puny
Okay.
wizard. You have at least Mercy and Ugo Go as strength-based people. I
I
don't
Get in the
almost
lock.
imagine that like these two are like converging on him, and Hal he doesn't even realize he's tied up before he's tied up and tossed onto the
Like, he's,
I
get in
know.
the locker, nerd.
he's a fucking nerd, y'all.
Yes.
There is struggling and like definitely complaining of this entire way, which I will not put in the background for your ears. Just imagine it. And I assume you keep going forward.
Yep.
Yes.
As you continue forward in fighting off this compulsion effect, whether it is naturally or through Ugo Go's touch, you are able to make your way in this direction, which you can still feel the magic upon you, but you are not affected by it. As you get closer, I need everyone to roll a perception or investigation as you walk through these rolling hills.
17.
26.
20.
29.
Sorry, Ugo Go. I know.
This is about par for the course, though.
It's okay. Mercy doesn't see anything either. The 3 of you, Agatha, Alva, and Hal Said, almost miss it. But there is in between these hills, you do see the outline, the vaguest outline of a door. Covered in moss and almost imperceptible from everything else.
Well, I'm going to go scout ahead. And
That's-
with that, okay.
Oh, I was just gonna say that sounds like a good idea, and I will draw my sword.
All right, with that, he'll zip straight over.
Yeah, investigation or perception on this area.
Out of character,
Yes.
is this hidden door similar in any capacity to the hidden door with the thorns, or am I misremembering that even being a thing?
Similar. The way they are camouflaged is different, but their kind of like location amidst these hills is the same.
Okay.
Yeah, just the camouflaging way is different.
Neat.
23.
I have to do math in my head.
Uh-oh.
There is a door.
Oh, that's scary. He'll land.
You can tell it's locked by that much, yeah.
All right. Gonna pop out his thieves' tools.
Go for it.
And yeah, we're going to sleight of hand this bad boy.
Okay.
19.
19 does not do it. And as your thieves' tools enter this lock, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
My babies.
You're a monk.
16.
16 on your dex saving throw?
I don't like the way you're saying that, so I'm gonna use my diamond soul ability.
Okay, what does that do?
I'm gonna blast one key and roll that dexterity save again.
Okay, you may do so.
Hold on, let me make sure that I'm reading that right. Diamond soul, you're proficient in all saving throws, and whenever you make a saving throw and fail, you can spend one key point to re-roll it. Oh, okay. Do I fail?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna definitely go ahead and re-roll that. Come on, let's do better. 21.
That is much better, and I think you have evasion at this level, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you do it, so please tell me how you just ignore the effects of a fireball. Everyone else does see a fireball ignite over where House Saeed is.
I'm getting flashbacks now.
Agatha, was that you?
That was not me.
It'll be fun.
As soon as I see the spark, I take to the sky. Like,
Oh yeah, good idea.
I know, I was imagining he looks like this rocket shooting into the sky.
I'm a little bit faster than the explosion.
Yeah, barely. The land is on fire. Smoldering. Hal's fine.
So do we think that is one of the things that we need to go take care of?
I would assume so, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
And if it is, they know we are here.
If they're there, hopefully they... Crossing my fingers, they aren't.
Maybe they're out for the day?
I don't know.
Do you think, Ox? Do you think they're here?
A big oomph. But Mercy starts heading over to this area.
I was just gonna land next to them and go, things did not go as planned.
I see that.
Did you know Arcane Lock adds +10 to the DC for lockpicks?
My emotions, my feelings are all the way hurt. That's my first lockpick roll. It was 19. I was like, okay, hey, welcome to Rogues. Nope, that didn't happen.
Oops.
But yes, there's this door. Locked. The camouflage is starting to burn away.
And I still have my lockpicks, right? Where
You have your lockpicks.
Okay.
Lockpicks are metal.
Before we touch the door again,
Yes.
should I perhaps try to touch it with a mage hand and see if anything happens?
We should probably have everyone
Move to the side,
back.
yes.
Yes. I mean, we very clearly know the extent and the radius of the explosion now.
Yes,
I-
or perhaps to see if it's
Thankfully.
still, if it was a
Yeah.
one-time.
With a mage hand, you would see that as a one-time explosion.
Okay.
Probably the result of I believe the spell is called Symbol.
I think we might be safe now.
Oh, very good. I'm glad no one was hurt.
Wasn't me this time.
I told you I would be fine if you were to accidentally. I'm fast. Let me check the door again.
All right.
It is still locked, though the trap has gone off.
Can I try again at this lock?
You may. You did not roll bad enough where your lockpicks broke.
He is going to tell everybody, perhaps a few steps back, just in case. Oh no.
Oh,
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, I think definitely some of your tools break from trying to open this door.
Okay.
Mercy does sigh and gives you a look. Ugogo, do you want to help me? Maybe we can just try and break it down?
It's worth a shot.
This is very upsetting.
Ox, are you ready for some ramming?
Oh, shit.
We have a rhinoceros, everybody.
that's
Do not be
true.
fooled by the name.
Yes. I'm going to try and use my magic shield to, like, give Ox a little bit of protection in the front, but,
Okay.
like...
From, like, splinters and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, I will say
Like,
you could do that.
Wait, quick question. What is this door made of? Stone? Wood?
It looks to be made out of some kind of wood, but it's not regular wood. It's either, like, it's some kind of Shadowfell, warped type thing.
In which case, I'm not actually going to bother with the shield. I'm just gonna have Ox ram the door.
Have Ox roll with advantage for charging.
With advantage.
Because he is getting a nice head start. Jeez. Rhinos.
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
Well, two factors.
Oh, no.
You know, I hate to love to do it. Also, Liam is still tied to the young rocks, and so is Mistletoe.
Would you have
We all forgotten. I'm sorry, Mistletoe. I'm sorry, Liam. There it is.
Oops.
Alva, if you have like a weapon to kind of cut her loose, I will allow you to do so once he starts trying to charge.
Okay. I mean, I have my sword
Strength
out, so I'm
again.
just gonna.
Yep. Who cares about Liam? It's fine.
That's fine. He's fine.
He'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
What's
Okay.
the rhinoceros strength stat again?
It's a
can't
+5.
Okay.
He's proficient, so give him another extra +4 because you are a higher level paladin. I'm not sure how it works for your mount, so
Ooh.
Just hold on,
that's
Liam.
Still only a 19.
I think that's enough to hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. What's his charge? Damn it. I knew I should have pulled this up.
I have a rhinoceros up right now. Roll 2d8.
That is 8 plus whatever. What's that? 8 plus 5 is 13.
I won't say you break it down, but his horn goes through the wood. For a nice hole right near the handle.
Gonna back him up.
Before you charge at the door again, there is a hole. Perhaps the mage hand can
Yes.
search for a
Let's
lock.
give that a try. Yugo's very clearly in a very good mood now.
You are quickly and easily able to use your mage hand to undo a lock on the inside of the door.
I'm going to use it to push the door open.
Easy. Now that it is unlocked, more or less.
Well,
Yugo's just grinning like an idiot.
I'll still head inside and examine for any traps.
Sure, do me a quick investigation as you enter this room, but when you enter, you do see it's very dark in here. Only a couple small candles unlit are on the walls. Bookshelves, a small desk, no bed. Lots of... Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just going through the description, but no, it's fine. Tell me what you find. Tell me what you rolled first.
14. My luck is gone.
It's because you're not rolling stealth. That's fine.
Sure.
You do not see any traps, but you see a lot of shelves full of spellcasting components. It's very dark. A couple of vague tapestries are on the walls. Lots of scribbled papers on the desk.
You just point everything out to the party, especially letting them know there are spell components in there. So I don't know how your magic works, but and he just do that.
I'll definitely step in behind him and kind of look and see what's there, spell component wise.
Spell component wise, I would say there's definitely crushed diamonds and the like that could be used for any type of resurrection or revivification spells, and a lot of like general that could be used for wizard sorcerer spells, a couple divine source spells, like I just said with crushed diamonds.
You said there were some scribbled papers. Can I check those out?
Yes. Do you read Elvish?
I thought that was on my list of... Uh-oh, I think something happened. Pretty sure Elvish was one of my languages.
I think definitely.
Yeah, something happened to my character sheet, but Elvish was one of my languages.
The hand is written elegantly in a flowing script. And at this point, I am going to bring in our guest and let him tell you what these passages say. Everybody, Cap, if you want to do a quick hello and let everybody know what these manifestos say, please. You're muted.
Okay, cool. I thought I could not unmute myself.
Nope,
anyway.
You are good.
Hello. I'm here. This is my manifesto. And as you're perusing through it, a lot of it is studies and a lot of it is just notes on the nature of the plane you all have been adventuring in and certain properties of it that you... My mic is syncing. Certain properties of it that you may or may not have already encountered. But the most important parts come at the very end. As you peruse through the last bits of the pages, one passage sticks out to you in this Elvish, and it reads, I have all the components for the ritual. Little stands in my way. The Nagpa have proven quite useful, though I suspect them of ill will. They will not go quietly. This is of little consequence, for once I have attained godhood, I can wipe them away with naught but a thought. The Raven Queen sits on her throne, idly by, leaving us here on this plane, it's her denizens, her children, to suffer. She is unfit as necromancers, and curses raise those back from their eternal rest into abominations. I know what must be done. I take no pleasure in this.
And that is what it says.
And I'll read it out to everybody else.
Is it signed anything? Kappa?
Yeah. I guess at the end, it'll say, if you're reading this, this is my manifesto, V.
You all understand. When I meet this V, he dies.
Well, it seems he's the one we're looking for, so
Then I'm glad we're all in agreement. Should we continue forward?
I'm gonna take a couple of the spell components and put them in my bag, just in
Anything
case
specific?
anybody. I'll take the. I don't particularly have a need for them, but I will take the crushed diamonds and just some other little things that I might need for spells.
Okay, I'll say you
And
can...
if anybody else needs components,
Yeah. I'll say anything that requires a material component less than 1,000 gold, excluding the diamond dust, you can find. The diamond dust, I'll say there's probably 3 castings worth of Revivify. So I think that's like a 1,500 GP worth, I think, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep. Nope.
right?
That's 900 GP.
Okay. I wasn't sure how much, but 3 castings worth.
Okay. And I'll do like one last look over the room before we leave to see if there was anything else.
A lot of information, books about the planes, specifically the Shadowfell, the manifestos, a lot of research on... Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. $27.
Jeez. Doing a quick glance over through all of these papers and research, there is a information on how to do a ritual to gain power. As I said before, there's no gods in Etios, but something very close to it. Something that will allow you to reign over even the most powerful creatures, demons, angels, devils. And it seems that its focal point is the Shining Citadel. And using that as its place of power.
I will put those notes in my bag as well.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, can I do a quick once around the room to see if there's anything that gives us more information about V?
Yes. I'm gonna just give this to you, Hal Saeed, because you're from here. But you do see, maybe not current, but definitely what used to be an altar to the Raven Queen, tucked away and no longer in use.
I'm just gonna straighten it up, clean it off, put it back where it's supposed to be. And he's just gonna say, almost to no one, "You do understand when I see you, I'm going to kill you."
Talking Rata Kappa. Ugogo and Alva, are you doing anything in here?
Can't think of anything that Ugo would specifically look into. I mean, besides trying to like read over the shoulder of Agatha some of the notes and things that were found, because he doesn't know what he's looking for, but like some information on the rituals that have been what's the word, researched, just something that might give him an edge in what's the word, dispelling it.
So it seems that from what Agatha learned, and it seems like this information is mostly about the gathering of power for this ritual at the Shining Citadel. But in order for the Shining Citadel to get the power, the Shining Citadel absorbs light. and when it absorbs light, it creates the Shadowfell. Hence why the Shadowfell, after a breach was opened, darkness began to spread throughout the material plane. So to keep it from spreading, hypothetically, if you can get the light to stop, you'd be able to close the rift as normal. But it's so powerful as it is. There's already a hold upon the breach. The breach is just a breach. It's like trying to plug up a hole that is gushing with water.
I think with that knowledge, Yugo's going to spend some time thinking about how to adapt the ritual components and the ritual that he knows he was sent to do.
Mm-hmm.
To maybe, trap's not the right word, but just find a way to like prevent that light from reaching its destination.
I see, like a net. Yeah, over the course of the time until you do that ritual, I will allow you to roll Arcana checks with advantage to figure this out.
And throughout this, he's going to be bouncing ideas off of Agatha to check his work, I guess.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Workshop, that's the word I wanted.
Alva.
Once I hear what Agatha, the manifesto, read out loud, I'm just gonna walk back outside the hut. Everyone else seems to have everything under control. I'm gonna check on Liam. Is he still freaking out?
He is still freaking out.
Tied to the back of a box?
Yes. Cursing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said, man.
Yes, he is freaking out and cursing.
Oh, okay. Like because of the spell, it seems like, or because he's tied to Ox.
Yes.
Okay. I can't do too much, but I am going to kind of hum a very quiet melody, just trying to give some sort of calmness to Liam.
Okay. 2 9s. He still seems to be freaking out, though he is quieter. He's a quieter freak out.
Okay, that's good. And then I'm just gonna reattach mistletoe to Ox. We're just trying to repair what I did. And then I'm just gonna wait for everybody to come out. If is Mercy still standing outside, or?
Yeah, she was chilling with Liam. This is not her specialty. Magic.
So I'll walk over to Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that perhaps we need to make haste directly to the Citadel and not necessarily spend our time trying to find these hideouts.
I will not disagree. And she kind of looks off in the direction of where you can see that shining light in the distance, and it has, while the light does not, as always, does not come towards you, it seems to have gotten brighter.
I cannot help but notice that the Shadowfell has changed myself and others of my party in certain ways, but have you noticed any afflictions from the Shadowfell?
Besides the fact that I no longer need a light source.
I don't necessarily find that to be a bad thing, but Hal has mentioned that is not a good thing.
I will defer to his knowledge in this, though it has proven quite useful in being able to get around. To be quite honest with you, Alva, don't care what happens to me as long as we can fix this.
Well,
I don't care what happens to me as long as we can fix this. So, sounds like we're in this together once again.
I would not have it any other way.
I will just put an arm around her, and I will await for everybody else to exit the hut.
And with that, we'll take a quick break. 5 to 10 minutes. Everybody, please stretch, pet your pets, hydrate, and we will be back soon. Bye.
Oh, baby, I love your madness.
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high-quality Dungeons & Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off-camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmrit. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, Open for Adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi! My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by Found Familiar. Did you know that every bag of Found Familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community? That's canon. Each blend and roast of Found Familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Packed Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by Found Familiar in conjunction with Devon Rue. Now that's canon. Found Familiar coffee. Buy it today.
Give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane in the right and the way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. And give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Oh, baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right and the way, but I just love to.
No?
Doesn't work anymore. Sorry, Kappa. Hi, we're back.
Eggplant emoji.
The emojis no longer work for some reason. We found this out yesterday.
That's sad.
Before we get back to the story, Kappa, would you like to introduce yourself to everybody, please?
Sure. Yeah. Hi, my name is Christian. I go by Kappa in the TTRPG space, and yeah, I'm really excited to be part of this as a mysterious person. Ooh. I'll do all my plugs later, but really, there's not that much to plug. So let's get the story going.
The group of you have, after finding this manifesto from V, Mercy and Alva and Liam tied to the back of Ox are outside of this hidden lair. Mercy just motioned off into the distance where the shining citadel has grown brighter.
Yeah, we're just gonna head towards it. Like, keep almost double time now. Like, antsy.
Yeah. At least Alva is not going to be looking for any more hideouts. Just going to be head down, beelining it.
Yes, I think it's best if we just head straight for the Citadel.
Yeah.
As much as it saddens me, I must agree. Because he thinks that there's probably something useful in the other ones, but, like, we don't probably have time anymore.
Is there...
Sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask, at some point, during our travels. I would just be keeping an eye on Liam to see if he ever goes back to just normal complaining self.
Once you turn around away and begin walking away from this hideout, he's just like, "Can I get untied now?" He's not freaking out, he's just grumpy.
Okay. Yes, let's untie him now. It seems the magic has worn off.
If we must. He just kind of pulls the slip knot or whatever. Actually, I don't know. How did Hal knot this?
It's extraordinarily difficult.
So I feel like he pulls the knot and then goes, knot.
That's to make it go. That's to make it go tighter. This is an interrogation knot, so it's to coerce. Anyway, not important. Here, let me undo it.
And Yuko's face at this moment is like he's vibing simultaneously in the moment that he broke Liam and right now.
Again. Okay.
Hal just gives a little look at Liam and just tap on the shoulder. You'll be all right.
Whacks your hand away, or attempts to. You're too fast for him. Do you continue riding through the hours it will take you to get to the Citadel, or do you take a rest? If you
As much as
press it, you think you can get there within a day.
As much as Hugo would love to press on, I think as time goes on, he kind of starts to grimace a little, and eventually he'll sigh and just kind of throw in the towel. And I think what he says is, I think it would be best to feed the beasts before we press on.
Hal would still be walking ahead and see you stop. And you see him taking a very deep breath to regain control of himself.
If you feel it best to press on without me then.
It is best that we all stay together. I don't agree with it, but I see wisdom in your decision, and so I will abide.
I think it would be good to stop and rest so that we're all ready to go when the time comes.
Yes.
And when Hugo slides off of Ox, he's more ginger about it than he's been probably even since the day prior. In fact, does not dismount on the one leg, just doesn't seem to trust its ability to hold him up right now. So he's gonna feed Ox and then go to sleep.
I'll take watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take third.
Wake me for fourth.
Hal just stabs his spear into the ground and just stands and watches.
Long as possible. I will give it to you that the night is quiet. Not even the wind rustles through the air. Not even once the grass around you does not move. Agatha, you have more dreams of once again walking through this landscape. So very tall, so very imposing. Creatures fleeing from your presence.
As I notice that I'm once again having this dream, can I see if I can look around as this, see if I'm looking just through the eyes, or if I can make it look just off to the side?
I'm gonna need you to make 2 checks for me.
Okay.
One, I need you to make a charisma check. Just straight charisma.
Six.
Total, was that a nat 1?
No, it was a 3. And I have a +3.
You, as try as you might, are not able to impose your will upon this creature. But you try. And it tries back.
Oh no.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. I got an 8
Total.
total.
No. You wake up from your dream. And you are Agatha in your body. Though your hands are long finger talons. I'm going to send you an ability which you will have access to.
Okay.
It is, I am sending this to you right now. You will have access to that ability while your hands are changed. But, you awaken from this dream, your possession leaking.
Okay. I'm gonna wake up and look at my hands and let out kind of like a startled scream.
I'm gonna guess I hear that. Being on watch.
I think Ugo's probably awake now, too.
They're not long enough where they are impeding. They do very much look like very, very long nails. At least they match your aesthetic.
Just wasn't what I went to sleep with.
Is everything alright, Agatha?
I don't think so. And I'm just kind of like show my hands and be like, I attempted to see if I could not necessarily control, but briefly control the Nightwalker whose eyes I was looking through, and I woke up like this.
I don't know whether to congratulate you for the guts that it took to do it, or admonish you for the foolishness.
I would say it'd be wise to be careful when opening that door.
I think I definitely agree with that.
Are you hurt? Do you need some sort of healing?
I don't think I'm hurt in any way. Do I feel any different because of this?
Your hands feel a little colder. The knot in your chest is still the same. You feel like these could be deadly.
Okay. I'm already cold to the touch, so
Right.
I don't feel like I've been hurt in any way, but something is a little different. I shall have to watch.
I'll keep an eye on you as well.
Thank you. And I will not be trying that again.
I would hope not.
Well, perhaps everyone go back to getting rest, unless you're supposed to be on watch, and We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Other than the nightmare.
You're muted.
Oh, damn it. I promise I was not.
Oh.
Other than the nightmare and Agatha's surprise, nothing eventful of note happens. Mercy does stay near you all night, Alva. You watching her back and she watching yours. When you awaken, the light shines no longer just a solid color, but like a kaleidoscope.
We need to move.
I agree.
The ride is hard and fast pace. As you get closer and closer, the structure rises in the distance. A tall, tall tower amidst a walled area. There are no gates. It is just an open entrance set upon the wall. Windows of stained glass adorn the outsides. And you can see the light shining out from them and putting color onto the landscape within the citadel, though it does not leave its boundaries. The closer you get, Hal Saeed, the more your skin tightens and becomes smooth and unwrinkled.
He is going to take the mask off, grip the spear, and just look to the rest of the group, then head towards the light.
What do you do with, I'm assuming, at least mistletoe and horse? And ox if you wish to leave him.
No, Ugo's gonna take Ox.
I thought so. That's why I made an ox token.
In undercommon. Oh no, in deep speech, like he says to, like he always speaks to horse. He's going to say, watch and protect the little horse. I'll be back. And if I'm not back, follow Agatha.
Horse gives a little whoof, gives you a little nudge on your shoulder, and will stand guardingly near mistletoe.
I will take a couple things out of Mistletoe's bags and just put them on me. And then I will give Mistletoe a kiss and a ruffle of the mane. Now, Mistletoe, you are a good pony, faithful, strong pony. But unfortunately, you cannot come this far. So stay with Horse. I know, big, scary, but good friend. And if we shall not see each other again, perhaps follow the ox. Otherwise, I'll see you later.
Mistletoe puts her head into your chest. Before settling down very close to Horse, because Horse is big and strong.
Big, strong horse.
That's the name. He's like, you can see he's proud of thinking of the name Horse. Yeah, we're heading towards that kaleidoscope.
I think before we head in, Ugo's going to take time to speak with Alva specifically. Yeah, no, just Alva. I was... He looks to Halcyon, and then considering, that he's leaving Horse here, just kind of nods. And he says to Alva, "You know where to find my usual testament." And Alva would know that it's on a piece of parchment or papyrus or whatever in the basket on Ox's saddle. "And I have one last request." And he's going to take the earring out from his ear. And he's going to give it to Alva. And follows up with the following instructions. "If I am to fall, or otherwise not return, and you are able, please find Shakti Elu. And when you do," and he gets a bit sheepish there. He goes, "Tell her I will sing her tale from the stars." Well,
I accept the earring. I give it a little bit of a polish and tuck it away in a kind of like interior pocket. "Ugo, I know that you are not one to shy away from things, but remember that you also now travel with a group. You don't always have to stay behind and make sacrifices. Sometimes the most important thing is making sure everyone gets out. But I shall do as you say, my friend." And I give Ugo a good clap on the back.
Thank you, Alpha. Well, what are we waiting for? Press on.
All right, then.
There are stairs leading up to the... Oh, go ahead.
One last thing. He's going to pull the barrel off of Ox's back, and he's going to use the alchemy jug. Give me 1 sec to see how much it can make of this. He's going to...
Please not mayo.
No. No, it's going to be...
I would take mustard over mayo any day.
Just Jello.
He's going to use the alchemy jug to coat the inside of this barrel in a quart of oil.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. And then he's going to put it back on Ox's back. He's got plans.
Okay. Okay. Did you have anything else you needed to do, Agatha, before I describe the next part?
No, just probably hop off my broom and put it in my bag. Tuck it away.
As you pass this threshold, there are stairs leading up to this tower with the stained glass windows where you do see a figure outlined by light. As you do get closer, cap of the stage is yours.
I've known they were coming, right?
Yes. But Hal Saeed, the voice you hear is very familiar. Extremely.
Booming in your head, maybe about 100 to 60 feet as you approach. Hal Saeed, you return to me. What a joyous occasion, and you've brought friends. No doubt new acolytes in this divine order. soon to wash over this land. Welcome.
He's gonna step forward, gripping the sword, and this is a member of the Unkind, is he not?
A very,
This
very
is-
familiar member of the Unkind.
Yeah.
This is Virgil.
As you were, sorry,
Yeah,
as
go
you
ahead.
approach closer, and you see a figure about, I want to say, very, very, very tall, 6'4", 6'5", clad in this mithril plate armor, very evil, show off looking cape, coming down the steps of this citadel, arms outstretched, coming to approaching you.
Still trying to become a god, then.
The hour is nigh.
What would you even do with it?
What needs to be done? The Raven Queen is not fit, Al-Said. You know this.
Raven Queen that I knew for the majority of my life was the lie that you told me she was. Now I've met her. And her instructions are crystal clear. So, we could continue talking. Or you can stop talking, and I can show you what an obedient servant looks like.
Next to you, Alva Mercy has her hand gripped tightly upon the hilt of her sword. And out of everyone, the corner of Agatha and Alva and Ugogo's eyes, you do see Liam gripping a staff very tightly with a determined look on his face, the arrogance nowhere to be seen.
You sadden me. Here I thought some time away would have done you good. But I see you stand opposed. Well, you and your paltry army. Come, if you dare. And he's gonna float back in.
So edgy.
Al-Said is just gonna say it back in his most edgy voice. Enjoy it. That's the last order you give me that I obey. And he's gonna follow.
Oh, jeez. Agatha, Alva, and Ugogo. Do you follow?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody, I need you to roll me initiative, y'all.
Oh yeah! Fuck! 14!
Okay, 1 second.
The die are brooding with me.
Alright, I'll get everyone's numbers first, and then,
Natural 19 for 22.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
9.
Ugogo is 9. Okay. Alva,
13.
13. Agatha.
14.
Okay. We can, who wants to go first between the two of you?
I'll go first.
That's fine.
I just quickly rolled for Mercy. Mercy got a 22.
God
Okay.
Mercy doing great, y'all. And then Liam, come on, my boy, you can do it. Oh, my boy. Oh, my
Oh,
boy.
boy.
Oh,
my
boy.
my son!
He's going last, y'all.
Oh
Good.
no.
Okay. Let's see if I can handle roll 20, y'all.
Hey, we got you.
All right, we've got this. Please position yourself where you would like to on the map.
Ooh.
So it helps to zoom all the way out, and if your avatars are in the way, you can go to the settings and change it so that avatars' pictures are gone. So it's right under game setting. It'll be
I need to know, first of all, what the marching order is going into the Citadel down here.
Oh, I was first.
Kappa. If you're waiting for Hal Saeed,
I said all of them.
well, Hal Saeed's first.
Okay.
I'm gonna like that conversation y'all have right now.
Where is? Okay.
It sounds like there's two groups, Kappa. It's up to you.
How, there are two groups? What?
Hal Saeed went first ahead of them, and then everyone else followed. Is what
I'm waiting for the follow. I'm waiting for the follow.
Okay.
I want to punish Hal Saeed for his.
As you all begin to walk through the door, behind Hal Saeed, make dexterity saving throws for all of you.
Oh boy.
Me too.
I don't think so.
If I can catch Hal Saeed, but I don't think I can.
Okay. So you're attacking my friends?
You must suffer.
I love this so much.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. That is going to be. Let's see. I had 9 charges of this thing, and I'm expending all of them at once.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
Okay.
if you're rolling for Ox, he has advantage.
Quickly roll
That's
for
a
Ox.
If it's fire, doesn't Ox have oil on his back though?
Oh, he does, y'all.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I want to make sure. I
Also,
want to
I
make
saw
sure
this light
this is
flicker.
right.
What's the
I just saw
DC?
4 to freeze.
What's the DC?
Oh no.
Kappa.
DC's 15.
Oh, he would have made it if he didn't have a -1 to Dex.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I think Forda's frozen.
Yeah, Ford is frozen.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Forda.
I would also be frozen if I was delivered that news.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh.
no, y'all. Okay.
Well,
we will quickly
Barrel
wait
exploded and
in
We'll
the
go in octagon.
meantime, while we wait for Forta to get back, sorry that the overlay is a little messed up. But Virgil, do you want to tell me what the damage and quickly what happens, and we will quickly catch Forta up when they get back.
Yeah. So, Hal Saeed, you would come in, you would see, you would see Virgil, kind of smiling. He rips off this necklace with orange jewels and throws it over your head as soon as your friends walk in, falls in the middle, and behind you, a large fireball explosion. But this is not your normal fireball, my friend.
Oh no!
oh no.
17d6 worth of damage. I rolled it in roll 20.
Oh! 63 damage! Oh. Hal is
no.
just going to sneer. You coward.
Oh my god. What was the
15.
Okay. I got an 18.
Halved.
Okay, so it's half if we save.
We saved it.
Yeah,
Oh, I
if
did
you-
not
if
roll
you-
for Mercy or Liam.
I did. I got it.
Okay. What was
So-
what was
God.
Mercy was 19.
that's a pass.
So
Liam.
it's 32 damage.
It was 74. You said.
63.
63.
Liam looks burnt to shit. I am hearing back from Forda right now. ... Small power outage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Coming
Should we
back,
take we should take a break, please.
Okay, we're gonna quickly go to a BRB, and while we fix this and wait, and we will be back really quick, y'all.
Want your pandemonium? Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium? The limit of love is endless. I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my.
Sorry about that. Everyone has returned. Ugo Go, as this necklace of fireballs has been chucked at you, what happens with Ox?
So, thankfully, considering what I have in a barrel on Ox's back, Ox manages to charge clean through without taking any damage.
Through your fantastic steed work. Total, it was 63 damage. If you failed, half is 31.
Okay.
Okay,
So I still take the damage, though, so
correct.
it's fine.
It is fine. Is everyone where they are on the map?
I can't control my sheet. My
Yep.
character.
Oh, drat. Does anyone need me to quickly go through there and give them control? Because I thought I did this, apparently not.
I control how.
You can?
Yep.
Kappa, let me quickly do yours.
Okay.
You should be able to. Let me pull this.
Am I on the right map?
I don't know, are you?
Here.
Try the second one that I threw on the map.
I don't see it.
Here.
Hold on. Let me,
Oh, somebody move.
Let me refresh.
Okay. If I need to, where do you want to be?
Towards the back of the room.
Okay. I'll put
Oh,
you
this is a
dramatically
very
on
different
the
map than I was looking at.
Yeah, I will put you dramatically on the stairs.
Yes, there we go.
How does that sound?
That, yes.
Okay. Does anyone
Exactly
else
where I need
have
to be.
trouble moving before we continue? Okay. In that case, Mercy is up to bat.
Okay. So that's another staircase to the right of the
Yes.
the middle part. Okay. So Mercy's gonna try to head up that staircase with a sword and shield drawn.
Okay. Do you need me to move her or do you got it?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
She'll make it to the base of the staircase.
I will quickly say, though, when you enter this room, it is as if daylight itself is in here. And while there are windows, there are no windows that show outside. The entire interior is stained glass from floor to ceiling. And the ceiling goes much higher than what this original tower looks like from the outside. Okay. Agatha.
All right.
Or should I say turn count 20?
Turn count 20. Yeah. Bright flashing lights are going to seemingly from every single corner flash in all these dazzling colors, and basically a flash bomb goes off that consists of the entire room. I believe that means everyone is rolling a con save at DC 18.
Oh no.
And so succeed, or if you fail, that is blinded for 1 round.
I rolled a 27.
I'm going to use a key point to roll again.
Okay.
There we go. 21.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for Hugo. Ooh, what does Ox get? 1 sec.
Ox gets a +2 to his con save.
19.
Damn.
Dang.
I'm proud of him.
Alva?
Oh, Alva got it
a 10.
And Mercy.
Mercy got a 27.
There's my girl.
Wow.
And I think you already rolled Agatha, right?
Yes.
Oh, Liam
Yeah, I got a 27.
passes. All right, now Agatha.
Okay. I am. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot right at him with a magic missile.
All right, roll that sweet, sweet damage. Love magic missile, y'all. First level, second level.
I'm gonna do.
Many.
Yeah.
Many. That's a good
Many.
way to put it.
Many levels. All the levels.
Let's see. I'm gonna do 5th level.
So it's 64. Plus 6 total. If you have nothing for a bonus action, we can go to the next person if while you do damage. It's up to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. But those will automatically hit
Okay.
you, Virgil.
Ow.
I'll say you.
Sorcerer.
Yeah, I am immediately running straight up to Virgil. And I'm going to yell as I'm running up there, try that with me. And then he's going to attack. With his spear, so stabby 1 for 31 to hit.
Ooh. Yep, that'll hit.
Stabby 2 for that's a crit.
Okay. Yep. No, that one misses.
Because I said so.
So it's only because he's using it one-handed. 12 on the first one, and jeez Louise. Okay, here's the critical damage. So 17 on the second one.
12 and 17. Okay.
Then I'm going to pop a key point to do Flurry of Blows as my bonus action.
Okay.
Hiya. That's another critical.
Agatha, did you get your damage?
What did you say it was again?
6 d4, because it's 3d4 at 1, and then at 5th level you get an extra 3d4. So
Okay.
64 adds 6 on top of it.
6. Okay.
So that's 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pop another key point to also make that a stunning strike. I'm so sorry. So if I can have you make a con save for me.
Con save? Okay.
The DC is give me a second. So sorry, I gotta close this out and it's not closing. Why aren't you closing? You're making me look bad.
I don't know.
DC 18.
18?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you beat it.
I beat it,
and then he gets one last unarmed strike on you. 29.
Monks.
8 bludgeoning, and I'm gonna pop one more key point, dropping me to 10 key points, and you have to make one more con save for me.
All right, one more con save.
And I rolled 22, by the way.
22 from the 22 force damage.
Yes.
Beyond 20.
God damn it!
Oh.
But he's just swinging and he's yelling at you like, I think he even let slip. Stop attacking my family.
Oh. Alva.
Alva's blinded.
That's right.
So, You're just gonna hear clattering and clamoring, because Alva's still gonna walk forward. And I'm assuming is going to run into this table of things. It's going to have some clamoring going about, and for bardic inspiration, do I need to see them?
I think you do. I think it's if you someone you see within range, but if yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'm just blind, but I know I have to keep fighting. And that will be my turn.
Before you are able to take your turn, Ugo, go. You all hear a booming voice from these mists in the back. Virgil, really? You're letting yourself get hit this easily? And you can see kind of something in the mists. But what materializes in front of you, Agatha, is a very familiar creature. One of the Sorrowsworn that you met in session 1. 2 heads, 2 hook-like arms. And it's going to attack you. They both swing wild. Ugo, go.
On the one hand, in seeing Alva stumble, he kind of looks back and kind of curses softly and
Oh. Alva, thank you, Noir. As long as they can hear you, you can use your bardic inspiration, Alva.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Forta.
No worries.
No, that's okay. I would have given Agatha bardic inspiration.
Okay, you have a bardic inspiration, Agatha. Sorry, continue.
So, conditions that are caused by spells are not exactly the result, or rather, they're not a spell in effect on someone, right?
Correct.
All right. Then I will not do that. Instead, Ugo's going to... Yeah. Ugo's going to charge forward up past this / into through whatever this Sorrowsworn. And gonna have Ox, what's the word? Charge and gore. If at all possible.
You may.
Cool. Let's see. Hopefully you hit, Ox. What's that? What's that? Oh, that's 16. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit.
Oops.
It does hit,
Well,
but it is very thick, leathery hide. And it cannot puncture with the force that was given from this blow.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, regardless, it must now make a DC 15 strength save or be knocked prone.
15?
Mm-hmm.
It is barreled over.
Nice.
Completely.
So yeah.
Are you able to do anything else with your turn?
I'm going to drop a 4th level. What's the word?
Smite?
No.
No.
Spiritual weapon.
Oh.
4th level spiritual weapon.
I love it.
And let me double check its range real quick. D.
can
60 feet.
Yep, you can summit within a certain range, and then immediately attack.
I can't see the grid. Is Virgil within 60 feet?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to drop it right behind him. I don't remember if we do flanking, but like, that is now there.
I can't remember what we
take
decided on.
Take a swipe.
I thought we did, but if not, that's cool.
I will defer to the group on this.
Do it.
Flanking for advantage?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I can sneak attack.
That means I got those rules too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. I don't like how you asked that question.
All right.
All right.
Roll to hit.
So that is 13 plus 8 is 22.
Yeah, 22 hits.
All right. And then you get 2d8 plus 3, right? That's what that is at that level. Yeah. 2d8 plus 3 is 14 damage.
14 damage. Sorry.
Force damage.
I'm dead.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Liam, who was not actually over here, he was probably about here. That was my bad. Looks over at you, Virgil. And he needs to do... I don't think an 11 hits. But
Nope.
a chill necromantic hand tries to touch you with its grasp.
Consent.
And arriving in a swirl of mist, you see another creature with a vulture-like beak, long clawed hands appear. I can't do math. Okay, I need Ox, Ugo Go, and Agatha, please, to make a charisma, no, a wisdom saving throw, please.
Agatha, you get a +3 because you're near me. Well, Ox gets a frickin' 20. Nat 20.
He is fine.
Ox for the win. Ugo, however, let me do some math, but it's not good.
I got a dirty 20.
I got a 14.
Agatha and Ox, you are fine. But Ugo Go, you feel your joints stiffen. And you feel stuck in place as you have the paralyzed condition. And I think the end of round 1 is a good place to leave this off for next time we are back.
No, I need more blood.
All right, let's get back to the regular non-combat overlay. All right, hell yeah, everybody. Thanks for joining us for the part 1 of the finale of Veil of Shadows. We're going to quickly go around, say who we are, where you can find us, and, you know, our favorite part. Who would like to go first tonight?
I'll go first. I'm not
No.
afraid. No, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to go first.
You go first. You're not afraid either.
Anyway, hi, I'm Shadow. You can find me on Twitter at ShadowBookCat. Currently,
this is my only announced project, but I may have a couple other coming up in June. Who knows? So follow me there to see what's going on. Are we doing a favorite part?
Yes.
We're doing a favorite part? Okay,
Yes.
perfect. My favorite part today. There are so many really good parts. I think my favorite part was how fixing the altar to the Raven Queen in the hut. I think that was just chef's kiss. So
Popcorn it.
I'll give it to Sev.
Okay. Hi, I'm Sev. You can find me pretty much everywhere as Guildmaster Sev. This is my only project I'm doing right now. I'm not currently streaming, but if I do happen to go live, you can find it on my Twitter. My favorite part, I think, was meeting Virgil. He's like so extra, and I love it, and it's just amazing, and I can't wait for the next session. So, I'm gonna popcorn it to Kappa.
Hello, my name is Christian. Thank you, Sev. I go by Kappa in the TTRPG space. You can find me on Twitter at the Kappa Chris, and where I nerd out about finally being able to play a villain. This is great. I'm really excited. You can also find me on Wednesday nights on Kevin Kudo VA on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kevin Kudo VA for Revenge of the Crits, a D&D game skinned for the Star Wars universe that takes place in between episodes 2 and 3 during the Clone Wars. You can also find me on Roads Uncharted, a actual play podcast set in the Genesis system. You know, anywhere you can find your favorite podcast. I have a blast in both of those things, and I've got a few projects coming up that I can't really talk about, but always just keep track of my Twitter for those announcements at the Kappa Chris on Twitter. My favorite parts, I mean, I already got to play. I'm getting to play a villain, which is a dream come true of mine. But honestly, getting to interact with Noir and Nahal here is great. Having that energy to feed off of.
Yes, I know. Brood boys for life.
Boys, yo. Oh man. But yeah, that's me. That was my favorite part. Popcorn over to Noir here.
Hey, how's it going? Hi everybody, I'm Noir. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. My first writing project, my first writing credit, Gulder's Gazetter, it just hit Electrum on Drive-Thru RPG. So if you guys could, if you're interested in some new stuff, some really cool mechanics for your 5th edition game, highly recommended Gulder's Gazetter. Also, I am a stretch goal for the Necropunk Kickstarter. So please check that out. Give it some love. I'm writing a module for it based heavily on Crank 2, and Happy. So we're trying to go balls to the wall with our players. Let's see, what else is there? Tomorrow you can catch me over on Critical Misses for the game that I GM, Kingsguard 5th edition game, in a campaign setting that's a homebrew that I've been running for the past 20 years. And also this Friday, catch me on Gen Con's Twitch channel, where I'll be on Table Takes. We'll be reviewing some new games, checking out some pretty cool Kickstarters. And there might be some other surprises, so give that a look. But that is me. I'm going to finger gun popcorn it over to Vorta. Hey, how's it going? What's good?
Lots of things. On Tuesday morning, that'll be 5:30, no, closer to 6 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be doing some more fun times over on Polished Cryptid's channel. We're doing the Wandering Menagerie. And last session we met a copper dragon, and it was a blast. Let's see. I don't have anything slated for later in the week except for this again. And it's funny that you mentioned Roads Uncharted, Kappa, because I was wearing my Roads Uncharted t-shirt today.
Yes.
It's awesome. Favorite part?
And last but Mare.
Oh, do you have a favorite part?
Oh, right. Favorite part. I think my favorite part is a toss-up between Agatha waking up, looking at her hands and going, ah! and probably Hal going, stop hitting my family! Just made me happy.
And then I will go, hi, I'm Mary. You can find me on Twitter at Archmage of Dice. I have a couple games that I do, but we're on vacation for a couple weeks, so I'm just going to not neglect to make them. Just check my Twitter. I scream about them. I do want to quickly say that there will be no session next week. I don't know the exact, it will either be back the 6th or the 13th. Earliest the 6th, the latest the 13th. Just keep an eye on the Open for Adventure Twitter on when we're going to be back. It's going to be one of those 2 dates where we'll have part 2 of the finale. Other than that, my favorite part was Ugo Go giving the earring to Alva in case anything happened to him. Other than that, everybody have a lovely start of your week tomorrow, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.